I want to start today's video with a story. It is about this woman, a Russian Jew who immigrated to the United States with a tag of Red Cross around her neck. Couldn't speak the language, couldn't read or write. She started learning English from her daughter who was going to school at the time. Had $2,500 with her that she'd saved up for over 20 years. She started a furniture store with that money. Realized that there was nothing different about her business. It was just a furniture store. She was not into AI or space tech or NFT. But she knew one thing, the fact that business is about people. Everything else is a consequence. If you can take care of your partners and investors and team members and clients, everything will happen in due course. The start was slow, but it picked up. She grew that $2,500 to $60 million and sold the business to Berkshire Hathaway. I'd encourage you to check out the story of Rose Blumkin in the words of Warren Buffett. After this video, I'll link it down in the description. The thing that really struck me from her story though was dealing with clients is a learned skill. It is not an innate skill. Rainmakers are not born with it. Everybody learns it. Forget about being charismatic and having the ability to say the right things at the right time. Rose couldn't even speak the language. She started from learning the language to learning the business to learning client management and got to where she did. And so I'd recommend you to do something I did when I started out. Shadow a person who is already good at client management. Sure, the alternative is to take up a course which will save time but will leave you flustered when reality comes at you with something that was out of the course structure. And it will eventually. Don't learn by making your own mistakes. It is costly. Put aside your ego, ask for help, and spend time with the person who you believe is already good at client management. Attend meetings and observe. Some things will not make sense, so ask questions, learn, and go from there. While you figure out who that person could be for you, let me quickly share with you the first client management tip that is not popular to talk about. And that is, be prepared to offer advice to your client that is not in your interest and demonstrably not in your interest. There's no better way to get credibility. It will not be in your interest in short term, but it will come back to you in long term. In the short term, it may seem like you could lose business, but actually you're not losing business, you're acquiring trust. So in the long term, you could get referrals, testimonials, case studies, or even more business. If you do this, you will make an impression. Actually, you will be etched in their memory, and who is anyone to put a price on that? My name is Yash. I used to be an investment banker who started an IT agency, scaled the agency to a 55 people team that built SaaS, fintech, and e-commerce web and mobile applications. I now run Clientjoy, a platform that helps 4,000 agencies and 9,000 freelancers from 90 plus countries grow their business and manage their clients. Welcome to the Agency Advocate. So, French fries were actually invented in Belgium.
Yash, we are rolling.
Okay. So today we are going to talk about three key aspects of managing clients. Pre-qualifying your clients, communicating with your clients, and managing expectations of your clients. Pre-qualifying your clients. Before you can pre-qualify your clients, you will need to make a list of non-negotiables on your side. Essentially, a list of things that no matter what, you will not do as an agency or a freelancer. It could be as simple as not working over the weekends, or not offering discounts, or not starting the work before project advance gets credited into your account. If you've been running your agency or freelancing practice, you could have more nuanced one as well, like not working with clients who write difficult emails, or not working with folks who have longer turnaround times, or not writing proposals based on just first conversation. Whatever those are, make a list of them. Don't trust your memory. Use Notion or something that allows you to create a checklist and write them down. For every client that you are about to win, check these boxes. If a client does not fall in your criteria, just move on. It is easier said than done, I know, but remember that you as an agency or freelancer are restricted by the amount of hours you have or the amount of concurrent projects that you can work on. You're not restricted by the size of your market. The potential of consumers of your services is limitless, and you will realize that it is monumentally better and easier to build a more efficient sales funnel that gives you predictable leads than dealing with a client that you don't really match or understand. Second, communicating with your clients. Here's the simplest thing to do while you communicate with your clients. Just ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are the ones where answers cannot be yes or no. So instead of asking, doesn't it feel good when it is sunny outside? Ask them, how do you feel when it is sunny outside? And then let them give as long as an answer as they want to. Don't interrupt. Gather information from that answer and ask even more open-ended questions. The best conversations with clients are the ones where they speak 80% of the time. Ask them what are their strategic priorities right now, or ask them about the new competitor you came across, or ask them about how they are going to deal with them, or ask them about knee surgeries. Doesn't matter. Open-ended questions are key to understanding clients, and understanding clients is key to managing them, because you can't manage something you do not understand. The third thing, managing expectations. And the last thing I want to share with you today is to manage expectations of your clients. Best of relationships. Sam and Diane, Ross and Rachel, Rory and Dean, Sheldon and Amy have broken up because of ineffective expectation management. Marriages have ended, alliances have broken down, countries have gone to war, all because expectations have not been managed well. The way to manage expectations is consistent communication, honesty, and preemptive actions. Never be absent or become complacent. Always pick up your clients' calls. If you can't pick up calls, send them a decline message saying you'll call them later. If you can't reply to an email because you are out on a holiday, set out an out-of-office reminder. Even if you're not available, stay available to say that you're not available. And while you do that, never ever overpromise. Make no as your default position and say yes only if you're absolutely sure about it. Not kind of sure, not maybe sure, absolutely sure. Always remember that your maybe is always heard as a yes by the client. And that's it for today. There's a part 2 coming up, but I hope this has been helpful for you. If you learned something today, hit the like button on this video and let the algorithm gods know that something interesting is happening here so they can send in more people. If you still have open questions, do write them out in the comments below and I'll respond. I do growth videos weekly, and if you'd like to learn from them, do consider subscribing and pressing the bell icon as well so you never miss another update. Until next time.